Most people are taught a very simple formula for success. Work harder, stay consistent, keep pushing, and in the beginning, it works. You wake up early, you stay busy, you feel productive. There's this quiet satisfaction in knowing you're doing more than others. But slowly, something changes. The same effort that once felt powerful starts to feel heavy. You sit in front of your work longer, but think less clearly. You try to focus, but your mind drifts faster than before. You stay busy, but progress feels slower. And then one day you realize something uncomfortable. You're working just as hard, maybe even harder, but you're not moving forward the same way. Now here's the truth most people never realize. Hard work is not the problem, but relying only on hard work is. Because effort has a limit, and once you reach it, your career stops growing, even if you don't. At some point, every high performer faces a quiet moment of realization. It doesn't happen during success, it happens during exhaustion, when your mind feels tired, but your goals are still far away. That's when the question appears, what if working harder isn't the answer anymore? And that's where everything changes, because there are two ways to build a career. The first is effort-based. You trade time for progress, you rely on motivation, you push yourself every single day. The second is system-based. Instead of asking, how can I work more, you ask, how can this work without me? Because systems don't get tired, they don't depend on mood, they don't stop when you feel overwhelmed, they keep moving, quietly, consistently, in the background, and that's the difference. Effort builds progress slowly, systems multiply it. Every single day, your brain is making decisions. Most of them feel small. What should I do first? Should I check this now or later? Is this task important or just urgent? Individually, they seem harmless, but together, they drain you. This is called decision fatigue, and it's one of the biggest invisible limits on your career, because the more decisions you make, the worse your decisions become. Now, imagine removing most of them. You wake up, and your day is already structured. You don't debate where to start. You don't waste energy choosing. You already know, because you've designed a system, a clear set of priorities, a defined workflow, a repeatable routine. And suddenly, something changes. Your mind feels lighter, not because you're doing less, but because you're thinking less about what to do. People think discipline is about forcing yourself to act, but real discipline is removing the need to decide. Most careers don't fail because of lack of effort, they fail because of scattered direction. People chase what looks valuable, instead of building what actually is. They jump from one skill to another, one trend to the next, always starting, but rarely stacking. But high performers think differently. They don't just learn skills, they connect them. They build layers, a skill that improves another skill, a system that strengthens another system. For example, writing teaches you how to think clearly. Thinking clearly improves how you communicate. Communication increases your influence, and influence creates opportunities. Now something powerful happens. Your progress stops being linear, it becomes exponential. Because every new skill doesn't just add value, it multiplies everything you already know, and over time, your past effort starts working for you, even when you're not. Most people believe opportunities are unpredictable, something you wait for, something that happens if you're lucky. But that belief keeps people invisible, because opportunities don't come from luck, they come from exposure. Think about it. You can be incredibly skilled, but if no one sees your work, nothing changes. No recognition, no offers, no growth. That's why smart professionals don't wait to be discovered. They build systems that make them visible. They share ideas, they document progress, they stay connected with people in their space, not randomly, but consistently. So instead of chasing opportunities, they attract them. Because when your work is visible, doors start opening, without you knocking. Here's something most people misunderstand. Your career is not built on time, it's built on energy. You can sit for hours and still create nothing meaningful, or you can work for a short period and produce something that moves everything forward. The difference is not effort, it's energy alignment. High performers understand this deeply. They don't just plan their time, they protect their energy. They know when they think best, when they create best, when they need to rest. Because rest is not weakness, it's maintenance. Without it, the system breaks. With it, the system improves. And, over time, you stop forcing productivity and start working in sync with how your mind actually functions. Now here's the uncomfortable truth. Most people will never build systems. Not because they can't, but because systems feel boring. They don't give instant rewards. They don't feel exciting in the beginning. They require consistency before they show results. And in a world addicted to fast progress, that feels frustrating. So people quit. They go back to effort, back to working harder, back to starting over. Again, and again, and again. There's a quiet idea that has existed for centuries. Focus on what you can control. You cannot control outcomes. You cannot control timing. You cannot control luck, but you can control your systems, your structure, your habits, your inputs, and over time, those systems shape everything else. So ask yourself this, right now, are you building a career that depends on how you feel each day, or one that continues moving, even when you don't? Because effort will always have a ceiling, but systems don't. They grow, they scale, they compound over time. And once they're in place, your career stops feeling like constant pressure and starts feeling like quiet momentum, moving forward, even when your mind needs rest.